My family forgot my birthday, again. A week later, I got an invite. My brother's baby shower, hosted at the cabin I helped them buy. No apology. Just a request to Venmo $200 for catering. I sent 1 cent with a note. This is what I've got left for you. I turned 34 this year. It wasn't a milestone birthday. I wasn't looking for a party or expensive gifts. A phone call would have been enough. Even a quick text saying happy birthday would have done the job. Instead, Tuesday came and went like any other day. I worked from home, answered emails, ordered takeout for dinner, and spent the evening watching a baseball game alone. My phone stayed silent. No call from my mom. No text from my dad. Nothing from my younger brother, Jake. Nothing from his wife, Megan. The next morning, I checked my messages just to make sure I hadn't missed anything. Still nothing. By Friday, my aunt sent a text saying, "Hope you had a great birthday last week." That was the first acknowledgement from anyone in the family. I stared at the screen and laughed. Not because it was funny, because it was predictable. Growing up, Jake was always the center of attention. If he needed help, everyone rushed to help him. If he made a mistake, everyone excused it. If he forgot something important, people shrugged and said he was busy. I was the dependable one. The guy everyone called when they needed something. 5 years ago, Jake and Megan found a cabin near a lake. They fell in love with it immediately. There was only one problem. They couldn't afford the down payment. At the time, I had recently sold a small investment property. I had savings, and Jake knew it. He asked for help. He promised it was temporary. He promised he would pay me back. I loaned him $25,000. We even signed a simple agreement because I didn't want money causing problems later. For a while, everything seemed fine. Jake made payments regularly. Then the payments got smaller. Then they became less frequent. Eventually, they stopped altogether. Every time I asked about it, there was a new reason. Unexpected bills, car repairs, work issues. Something always came up. After a while, I stopped bringing it up because every conversation turned into an argument. A week after my birthday, an envelope arrived in my mailbox. Inside was an invitation to Jake and Megan's baby shower. The event was being held at the cabin. The same cabin I had helped them buy. I opened the card and started reading. There were directions, registry details, and information about games and food. Then I saw a handwritten note attached at the bottom. Due to the size of the event, we're asking guests to contribute $200 toward catering. Venmo preferred. That was it. No apology for forgetting my birthday. No acknowledgement whatsoever. Just a request for more money. I read the note 3 times. Then I opened Venmo. I entered 1 cent. In the payment note, I typed, "This is what I've got left for you." I hit send. About 15 minutes later, Jake called. I ignored it. Then he called again. Megan called. My mom called. My dad called. The family group chat suddenly became very active. It was amazing how quickly everyone could find their phones when money was involved. Eventually, I listened to the messages. Jake demanded to know what my problem was. Megan accused me of trying to ruin their celebration. My mom said I was being hurtful. My dad told me to stop acting immature. Not one person mentioned my birthday. Not one person asked why I sent the penny. Only why I hadn't sent $200. That night, I went through old messages. The pattern was impossible to ignore. Years of requests. Can you loan me money? Can you help move? Can you watch the kids? Can you cover this expense? Can you fix this? Can you do me a favor? Very few messages asking how I was doing. Almost none inviting me anywhere unless someone needed something. The next morning, I emailed Jake. Attached was the original loan agreement. I included a breakdown of every missed payment and the remaining balance. He still owed me nearly $19,000. At the bottom of the email, I wrote, "Before discussing any future contributions, let's finish paying for the last one." Then I waited. A few days later, my dad called. He asked if I was seriously demanding repayment. I said yes. He reminded me Jake had a baby on the way. I reminded him Jake had signed an agreement. The conversation ended quickly. A month later, Jake contacted me through an attorney. Apparently, after reviewing the paperwork, someone finally explained to him that the debt wasn't going away. Several weeks later, the cabin was refinanced. I received every dollar I was owed. Every single cent. The baby shower happened without me. The family was angry for a while. Then something unexpected happened. The phone stopped ringing. No more requests. No more guilt trips. No more emergencies that somehow required my wallet. The following year, my birthday arrived. A few close friends took me out for dinner. Nobody forgot.